King. And as we reflect on Memorial Day today, we want to shout out all the brave men and women, all of them, every one of them, who stood up for this great country that we love. We want to shout out all the people who would dare challenge the king and ask, do he believe in God? And it was the asking of whether or not he believed in God. It has robbed the people of their imagination. And today we want to do a very special show. Only for those who declare and decreed it. Now, one time, they was going to do right. You know that they had a family member, a loved one, friend, walk them in church one day. And they say, from this moment on, I swear to God, I'm going to tell the truth, nothing but the truth, so help me God. And as we doing this, we want to let you know we're in cemetery class. It's Memorial Day show, and today's skillet is very hot. I mean, it's hotter than anything that ever been hot. And the king said we got 52 business transactions. No, with our government. No, we delegated for 4 years. And they wanted to know whether or not the king was able to see. Knowing God is my salvation by night and by day. Let's run it back, rookies. No, God is my salvation by night and by day. In this heavenly realm, and the realms we know nothing about, but we all got soul ties to God because we raised our hand in church. And we said one time, we want to repent for our behavior. We want to treat you right, Lord. And the king said we're going to treat him right tonight. Let's see gifts versus contract. And we want to let you know some religion scholars now. They say night is day. And sometimes day is night. When the sun rests, it's day. And then when the sun rises, it's night. But what is night? And what is sight? Let's get to the book of John, chapter 9, 35 to 41. Pharisees asked Jesus, was he God? You want to figure this thing out, rookies. No, king said he got 52 business transactions and 12, subject to motion to recall, and 3 appeals subject to stays and briefing. But can a blind man breathe? That's a question for the United States of America. As we understand now, hold on, what COVID-19 did to us. No, we had no answer for COVID. She come and robbed us. She come took us by storm. And let's see what's going on here as we slide with the people that's not here, because they called the king. King, we want to talk. Let's go on a nature walk. We at Medina Cemetery, serving the needs of the community since 1800. Since 1800, people, Medina been taking care of business. Rules governing the Medina Cemetery. No dogs allowed. No glass containers. No planting of trees or shrubs. No planting of flowers or bushes. Flowers will be removed when wilted. All urns and vases. And we want to stop at all urns and vases, because today is Memorial Day. And we reflect on all urns and vases. We want to see if we could change some policies for medical claims now. When medical orders conflict with court orders, and when court orders conflict with medical aftercare, diagnosis, and orders, what should be the order? That's the order! That's the king. He say now as we look on this beautiful day and see all the people who stop, rookies. See all the beautiful people in Marshall who came to put decorations on their family members. Glorified bodies. No, glorified. We stand. One nation under God. Stockbrookers, it's the king, it's the best pastor in the world. He say, the Pharisees, now they asked Jesus, could they sing? And Jesus say, now if you was blind, you wouldn't ask that question. And if you could see, you would not ask that question. And we should not add or take away, but sometimes we need to ad-lib. And today we doing ad-libs in the name of God for the people who love God, who put on that uniform, who didn't put on that uniform. But medical records now, and insurance policies, court orders, COVID-19, no diseases, photos, all the diseases that come and snatched us when the doctors had no answer. And King says we reflected on that. We want to reflect on this. He say since he be taking the Restasis eye drops now, he can see better in the night than he can see in the day. He's stumbling, he's fumbling. That was property coming up missing. And he want to talk to his people about it. And as we talking to our people that's not here with the glorified bodies in cemetery classroom today, we want to focus on how many decorations we see. Because King said when he go, no, he wants the whole country to come and celebrate his birthright and his departure. But we all got soul ties to God. And King said he don't care how much money you got. Know how beautiful you is right now. When we get to this classroom, it's a whole nother classroom. And we want to see how many non-profit organizations that put flags in this cemetery for all the brave women and men. And whatever you want to be, and put a uniform on and says you want to stand up for this country. I want to see if everybody got a flag today that served in the service, United States of America, internationally, nationally, locally, regionally. Just put the uniform on, wash dishes, no cook the food, never went to war. And we want to talk about those that, you know, hey, God beat that holy drum. He said, don't worry about this life. We got another whole life to worry about. It's called eternity. Eternity now and eternity past. And we all got soul ties to God. And King said he want to shout out all the decorations he don't see. All the non-profits who never even thought about coming to, decorate for free. Ask the government to give them some dollars. Now these are things King said he want to talk about for Memorial Day. No, we got so many tombstones, glorified, but we lack decoration for these people we say we love. Stop! We can't get out the snot of it. What he gonna do to us today? Well, we finna own it. The cemetery. No, because they sent him most beautiful, wonderful God, the supermodel in the world. He said she want to go on a date with the king. He said, hold on. Baby, you got ambition, but you a little overly ambitious. And he said this happened 730 times, but women say he was crazy because he want to take them to the cemetery. And God said we must always trust in his ways. Proverbs 3. Verse 3 to 5. No, lean not on your own understanding, but in all your ways now, trust in me. I will guide you to thee who say they believe in me. And we talking about those who believe versus those who don't. We want to shout out Okay, so he the only person in the United States. In the whole United States. No 526 government, Fisher, lawsuit federal, district court. He come right back in the Court of Appeals. He telling the people the whole time, I can't see. Now, legally and medically, now, they really had no answer for him. And King say they got no answer for this. That's what King do to the people. As we love each other, because we family now. One nation under God. And it's that extended that part. You see. It's the extended part of it. And we must attend to when we say we really believe in God. People want to know who God is. What is the thing about? When we pick up that Bible. Basic instruction before leaving earth. Because I believe love exists. And who is blind? And as we talking about whatever we talk about, we got a little activity over there. But that's nothing to the King. No, he lived for drama, the good kind. When he on his mission, he say the sheep gonna always lead the sheep to the sheep. Blind gonna always lead the blind to the blind. And those who love God gonna always want to see what King talking about sometimes. But sometimes it hurts. Let's talk about church rookies. No 501c3 government business. LLCs, non-profits, for-profit business, any business. That's a business. As we talk about business, edify the business, and know what business is. And the government is the King. And he says, as we talking today, we talking to the true soldiers who believe in God, will achieve in God, one body, many members. And a lot of people just don't qualify, but they say they do. And King say he want to talk to these people. Because 26 times. Oh, we got sheep, we got goats, we out here tonight. See, gifts versus contract. The King. And we're going to let the goats be goats. And we're going to let the Spirit lead us. Not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. And we try to contemplate how in the world this man filed 52 business transactions against government officials. And he's still alive. Breathing. Walking. Talking. Smelling and tasting the goodness of the Lord our God. Amongst those who say they believe. And amongst those who fall. And fold. When God say, come here, I want you to take my people on a mission. And we talk about the Great Commission. We want to see how many nonprofits come out here and touch this cemetery. Today, for all the soldiers, all the sellers, and our law enforcement officials. Whoever said they were going to fish, and their body hit the floor. Casualty happened. No policies had to be changed. The people say, it wasn't our fault. It wasn't our fault. No enemies came. They crossed the line. Attack happened. But it wasn't our fault. Because they signed up for this. And King said when he signed up for the church now, you got to understand what happened. They told him, oh my, let's shout it out, people. One time we got goats, we got sheep, if we got goats now, we got wolves that might come out. We got a lot of things that might come out tonight. That's the dead. Physically now, don't understand what's going on spiritually. And we all got soul ties to God. Let's talk about it. Now, we want to shout out all the people who were supposed to come and decorate every tombstone. Family members, loved ones, friends, foes. Everybody know you passed, but we don't see that. And if we're trying to elevate from The spiritual realm, the physical realm. Understand what the king talking about. He say he hear, he smell, he taste, he touch, and he feel the goodness of God. Right here, rookies. No, his people. Right here.